So I realized I didn't hit record. I'm an idiot. This is inconvenient. Because I'm already, 9 minutes into the episode. Luckily I was screen recording, so the first 9 minutes will kind of be a voiceover type thing. You'll still hear what I have to say, but you just won't see my face. But hey, my name is Chantel. I do stupid things, like not turn on my camera and, This is my channel. I'm still sick. I've decided to make a little change, and that's to save all my comments unless they're imperative towards the end. And by that I mean sometimes I would talk during the commercials. So instead of having them like in the middle of the video, they're just going to be at the end. And yeah, so this is the 412 called The Chosen, and I don't know what to expect. I think it's going to be intense because things are winding down, and I'm looking forward to watching the video. I've been waiting all day to watch it, so here we go. And it's not going to work when I say that. Don't be difficult. Or be difficult, I mean, it's up to you.
3 out of 4 of these people are going to die tonight. You still think you made the right choice?
When 3/4 of the people are died, that means 300 of them are going to die. And this has happened before. It's happened in The Culling, and it happened when in first season Clark burned 300 troopers. Interesting. Parallels.
No. Any sort of resistance will cost us all our lives. Our best course of action is to hold a lottery for the remaining slots.
Tricky.
This is not going to... I'll be a place for both of you when you get back.
I'll meet you in the airport.
They're not going to make it back.
There was no good choice. There never is.
In a show as complicated and morally gray as this, that is true. That's not true for life, but that is very true for this show. It's somewhat true for life as well, but...
Our sister was queen of the grounders.
I'm so exhausted. I'm very sorry.
Let's go around! Leave her alone! Leave her alone! Mark, stop him!
Why are we being... Never mind.
You now have one less spot to fill.
Wow.
Octavia, please. You can stop this. Yes, Skyler. You're one of us.
I'm one of you.
Debatable. Yeah.
You made me hide under the floor. You floated my mother. I'm not hiding now.
You know what? I'm gonna pause it. Don't tell me it's not gonna pause. Okay. So here's the thing. So first of all, when she slid down off of that rail, she reminded me of Helena from Orphan Black for some reason. I don't know. It's just a very badass thing to do. But no, on top of that, what was very interesting about that interaction is I know the show is different than the books. I have not read the books. Just like I don't read the comics for the other, like the Flash and Supergirl, but I know things about the books and I know things about the comics. And therefore I know that in the books, Bellamy, Octavia, and Wells, Jaha's son, were all half siblings. They're not in the show, obviously. And also, Wells didn't die in the books. So, I mean, like, the books are very different than the show, but I just think it was a very interesting interaction that just happened there. Alright, I'm sorry. Continue.
It's human nature to fight. I'll never forget what you did
Or
for me.
flight.
A word, Octavia?
I'm sorry, I had to. Fight or flight. Just me.
I didn't do this on my own. No leader ever does.
Not that this is too much for her to handle, it's just that's a lot of responsibility to be fitting on one person. Like, I get to decide how many people are going to live and how many people are going to die from each clan. This
It felt good to be safe.
That's a lot.
I never felt that way before. Like I had a home.
Hey,
That's heartbreaking.
your home is with me. Okay?
My children and my children.
Why did you come on this mission, Clark?
Raven's my friend.
Yesterday you were fine letting your friend out to die.
Bellamy, I never meant to hurt you.
Aiming a gun at me is a straightforward shot. It was the right choice.
In the books, I think they're engaged. If I'm not mistaken.
Look out!
What did I say? They don't make it back.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Who did they just kill? Damn.
He just jumped right out in front of us. It's like he wanted to die.
Stay here. We gotta check the damage.
Don't. Echo. That took me a minute. I'm sorry. That was intense. She looks a hot mess. It's the radiation. And my radiation and makeup. In my reaction to season 4, episode 11, nope, season 4, episode 10, where Echo gets disowned and banned or exiled from Askeda. No, it was episode 11. In episode 11, where Octavia was like, bye, I was like, okay, so this is how she ends up with the people. Millers.
David, I know.
David,
Nate's
what
already put his name in, but I'd like to give him my slot too. If that's okay. I want to give him the best chance.
don't hurt me today.
Of course.
Damn. I have chills.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Daddy Miller. My phone's ringing. I didn't want that.
We will find our humanity again.
That's beautiful.
My life isn't worth more than theirs. I need you to pull 81 names.
What just happened? That's not good.
You've been exposed.
How's that possible? She's wearing a suit.
But the grounders ripped it open.
We don't have another suit. Yes, we do! Take it off, now. And not letting her die.
Neither am I.
Clark, what are you doing?
Clark.
I have night blood.
Untested night blood.
We're testing it now. Take off your helmet.
Huh. That was a bold move. Also, I have chills, and I don't know why. That whole interaction, this is just a big statement of humanity. And by,
Now we're here.
I mean human nature.
Monty, drive fast.
I've been jotting things down to say at the end. But yeah, this show is again one of those very morally gray shows. And it's a statement on human nature.
If your mom can make us all nightbloods, we only need to stay down there until it passes. We can still save everyone.
Just not rude.
Wow, this is one of those episodes.
Clark, you need to put on a suit. It was for Jasper. At least now it'll do some good. You should put it on. Jasper would want you to. We're still gonna make it to the island. We better
We're not going to the island. No other way for all of us to survive.
What if there is?
They're so Australian. It's cool though.
Nate Miller.
Kimberly Ginsburg.
I'm not leaving. If your name's not picked, I'm not going, Dad.
Hey. It's gonna be one for me.
I don't know. It's a lot to process. It's a lot to process. I'm thinking about it as the episode wears on. And when I say it's a lot to process, I mean the conflict between my people and my people. That's only makes sense. But it's also a lot to process as to why humans are like that. Not necessarily the characters on the show, but how we as humans are like that.
I did not find this bunker just so we can kill ourselves in it.
So you're gonna what? You're gonna gas the grounders, knock them out? Is that it?
A lot of Mountain Men parallels this season.
And then we threaten to destroy the crops unless they make room for our people. You can't be serious. Once we have the food, we have the power. We call the shots.
Huh.
I'll be right beside you.
I do love their bond.
How many would have to die? All of them? All of us?
As many as it takes. If we fight, we're gonna fight.
He's a good
How do
actor.
we stop them now?
Are they gonna gas their own people? They're gonna gas their own people, aren't they? This is intense.
I'll do this for you. No. My people. My responsibility. Now.
That was a Bella. That was Blake siblings. She looks good. They did it. They gassed their own people. Wow. Huh. Huh. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm just saying wow right now. This looks like The Culling. There's just so many emotions I can't process them.
This is how we save our people. Marcus, how do we choose? We already have.
Wow. That must be heartbreaking. These are the very hard decisions that they have to make.
This is how we save our people.
I'm sorry, baby.
Scars we cover.
But the children, they stay. All of them.
Watch them print inside. I would rather see this world through the eyes of a child. Through the eyes
He goes.
of a child. Darker times will come and go.
Hi, Daddy Miller.
Son, stays.
Times you need.
No, she stays. She stays. She stays.
Is that Abby?
And mother's hearts are woven. I would rather feel this world through the skin of a child.
Again, me laughing is not me finding anything funny. I was actually laughing at myself for welling up in how, based on, it's a little boy, based on the most recent videos I've posted, it seems like I cry a lot at these shows. Maybe it turns out that I cry more than I realized. Maybe. It's my babies. They came together.
What are you doing here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're not leaving you behind.
8. Hello, spoilers. I'm sorry.
Raven, we need you to get us off the ground before the death wave hits. What do you say? Can you do it?
I say that death wave can kiss my ass.
Ha ha ha.
Good.
I agree.
It's settled then. We're going back to the Ark.
Okay, well, before I talk, I'm gonna go watch the promo for next week's episode. No. What am I doing? Nope, wrong promo. What am I looking for? What is this show called? This show is called, what is this show called?
Head to space where we will be tested for the next 5 years.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That looks epic.
We're about to head to space.
What did I do? That looks epic. Okay, interesting. I like it. Sky, would you like to come sit with me? Come here. Come here. Come here. She doesn't want to come to me. Okay, well. That was a very complex episode. And complex because, again, as I mentioned in the reaction, this show likes to explain, like Black Mirror, how we see raw human nature combined with an advanced technological aspect of some sort. It's the same thing, except for the fact that it's raw human nature and survival. And I just think that this episode in particular was an interesting tell on humanity and an interesting portrayal of humanity. And when I say humanity, I don't mean, oh, that was humane, like, oh, that was so human of you. I mean humanity as in human nature. I dropped my sticky notes. The division is something that's always going to be interesting to me because it's not as though it's untrue. It's not as though we are not divided in real life, not even talking about the show anymore. The division portrayed in the show is interesting because of the fact that we are divided as a people, as a world, as a country, as the country I live in. But again, the show also explores to what lengths one would go to in order to stay alive. To me, it'll just always be interesting how divided we as a people are and how they as people are. It's like, it's my people. And even when it comes down to the very last day, there can't be a compromise. Well, I mean, there was a compromise technically, because Octavia said 100 from each clan. On one hand, Jaha found the bunker, it was kind of interesting how that happened, how it came down to it being a conclave, because I mean, humanity isn't just Sky Crew, like, the human race, I mean, is not just Sky Crew, like those, what, 400 were there? 400 people of theirs were not the only people that exist on the planet. And they have their culture. And, you know, just talking from the standpoint of why wasn't the bunker offered around in the first place after it was found by Sky Crew? Was it because Sky Crew wanted it all for themselves instead of saying this culture and these people are also important? Is that how that happened? Interesting. And then Clark did that thing where she tried to become the commander. and then it turned into a conclave for the bunker. I'm talking a lot. I wrote this down. This is one of the things I wrote down. I was like, Jaha, W-Y-D. But no, what I meant by that is, yeah, like, Jaha, what you doing? And I find it interesting that he before was willing to make the decision to kill the 300 people, but this time and suddenly he's like, no, we're not doing that. And I think because he feels it, like, he's like, oh, there's an actual option this time. But I find it interesting, and I wonder how big of a decision, how big of an influence, the culling had on Jaha. Human nature. I didn't really write much down, let's be honest. A show is not completely about ships. However, since I know of a big part of the fandom who's very big on the ships and like you see the ship names everywhere, I will mention the ships. And I know I mentioned it in the episode, but I know that the Lark Shipper's probably very happy this episode. And I think that's cool. Good for you. Like, you know, I don't know. I felt a little joy. Like, I'm happy you're happy. Because I noticed that. There were, like, these interactions there. And I was like, oh, my God, this must be making people so happy. And with me, I was like, I picked up on the interactions. I was like, ooh, okay. They mentioned Jasper. Baby Jasper. I don't know what else to say. Oh, yes, I should mention spoilers. So when I say that I'm spoiled for the finale, I just know, I just said a lot and I'm going to have to delete all of that because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know the spoilers. So like, I already knew that those people were going to find their way to Becca's Island to see Raven. That's all I'm going to say. And I know about something that happens regarding Clark in the final episode, but that's it. I don't know how the events unfold. I don't know what happens. I just knew from the beginning of the season that by the end of it, those people would end up on Becca's Island. with Raven. With talks of going to space. That's all I knew. And so when I watch the finale, I'm going to be watching the finale pretty much blind. Even though I've had some spoilers. It was just... And sorry if that moment wasn't as intense because of the fact that I'd seen the spoilers. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will be watching the finale. Also, I'll be watching the finale for Supergirl and The Flash. And during the summer, I'll be definitely doing Orphan Black, the final season, because Orphan Black is my favorite show. So subscribe if you want to see any of that. And also, I still have to do my Sense8 reactions. Edit them. We'll see. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.